Taylor here, your Backstage Beautician, and today we're doing a hairstyle for the ghost ensemble from the musical The Secret Garden. The musical The Secret Garden takes place in early Edwardian times, but there are several ghost characters that would have existed a little earlier in the century, perhaps even in the Victorian era. And so we're dealing with a couple different eras of hairstyles here. Because of that, we need our ghost ensemble to look very versatile and look like they could fit in either time period. Fortunately, the average theater-going audience is not going to be able to recognize the difference between an Edwardian hairstyle and a Victorian hairstyle, but I have made an attempt to mash up the two of them today in my hairstyle. I gave you a couple different options for the bun portion of this, depending on the length of hair you have. I now have quite shorter hair, so I can't do a whole lot with the bun, but we have a couple different options for that. So get your curling iron, your bobby pins, and your fake flowers ready, and let's get started. So first thing you're going to do is curl your hair. I recommend curling it up and pinning it on your head to cool. This part isn't completely necessary, but it definitely helps your curls hold longer and hold better when we're going to be teasing and brushing your hair out later. And it's a huge help for these front rolls we're going to be doing, so I'd highly recommend it. Then give yourself a really clean part. I chose to do a side part, but you could also do a middle part with this hairstyle if you wanted. Then we're going to tease the hair that will end up in our roll here. So I'm going to start on the side of my head with less hair, and I'm going to tease quite liberally. Not even just at the crown, but teasing all the way out to the ends of the hair, because all of the hair is going to end up in the roll. Then smooth out the top, section out the hair from your temple up, leaving a bit of hair to cover your ears for us to sweep back later. Then take the hair in this section and start gently twisting from the front of your face, adding hair from this section as you move backwards. Try to make this twist as straight and smooth and not bumpy looking as possible while still maintaining as much of the volume that we teased earlier. Once the twist reaches the back of your head, grab the ends of the hair you've twisted and push them forward slightly to encourage as much volume as possible in this twist. Pin it into place, leaving the tail hanging out. It should look similar to this. Then we're going to take the hair behind the ears or underneath the twist and tease that as well. And we're going to sweep it over the bottom of this twist. This will give us that drapey, loopy look that a lot of Edwardian hairstyles had going on without worrying about our hairstyle falling out quite easily. So drape the hair back and pin it over the top. Then do the same thing on the other side. Take the hair that will end up in the twist and tease it quite liberally from root to end. I have more hair on this side, so I'm teasing a lot more. Then I'm going to comb my fingers through the hair to smooth it over. You can see I already have a bit of a roll appearing. I'm going to work with what my hair naturally wants to do today and allow that roll to stay in place. It'll help me have great volume. Just make sure all of the flyaways and little pieces get in there. Now, one thing about flyaways, don't expect this hairstyle to be perfectly smooth. Even if you look at photos of hairstyles in the Edwardian time, you can see they prefer volume and height over smoothness. So don't be afraid to really get that volume and allow some of the flyaways to exist. Don't let your hair run away, but a little bit goes a long way when it comes to Edwardian hairstyles. So pin your roll in the back and then move on to the hairs behind the ear and underneath the roll. Give them a little bit of volume, smooth them over, and drape them over where you place the bobby pins on your top roll to give that swoopy look. Now that we have our two front rolls going, it's time to move on to what we want to do with the hair hanging down in the back. You can leave it down if you like the way it looks, but my first option for a bun is these twisty curls you might recognize from my Little Women hairstyle video, the part where I did Meg's hairstyle. This type of look is my favorite thing to do with the historical bun because it looks great on all hair lengths. You can do it with long hair and make these loops bigger, or you can do it with short hair and not worry if you have little pieces or curls escaping. This works great even on my shorter haircut that I just recently got. So wrap the hair around 2 fingers, or even 1 if your hair is too short, and then slip the curl off and pin it to your head. Then we're going to add some fake flowers to our hair. All I could find for fake flowers in my house in the dead of winter are these little babies. They're so little. So take the flower, put it where you want it on your head, and slip a bobby pin through the base of it to secure it to your hair. I'm adding 3 flowers today, just at the top of my bun. Okay, then I'm going to take that bun out and try a different look. Now this is going to be a traditional roll, so split your hair in half, and then take one section and rolling it around your fingers, create a big sausage roll and roll it up until it's flush against the nape of your neck and pin it to your head. We're going to do that with both sections on either side, loosely pinning them up and then coming back for the flyaways. This hairstyle is great if you're working with naturally curly hair, as it will work with your natural texture and help embrace all that volume. Okay, then I'm taking it down for the third option. Now this option is best if you have really long hair and is the most historically accurate, and it's just the traditional bun. I'm twisting the ends of my hair until they spiral together and then tucking the ends underneath to create a little bun. My hair is a little too short for this and my bun looks quite small and honestly kind of wimpy, but it's the most historically accurate way to do this hairstyle and matches my inspiration photo. So if you have long hair, I would recommend going for this one. That's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions or suggestions for future hairstyles, please leave them in the comment section down below. And while you're there, maybe consider pressing the subscribe button so you can always be sure to see more of my hairstyle attempts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, break a leg on your production of The Secret Garden.